At Young Real Estate, we're Southeast Missouri, just like you.
We are parents.
We support local education.
We are grandparents.
We are active in our community.
We are patriots.
Serving all of Southeast Missouri, and we are here for you.
We are young.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
We're right here at King Jerry Lawler's Hall of Fame Bar and Grill on world famous Beale Street, and as you can see, oh my gosh, we have the best barbecue ribs in Memphis. Oh my gosh, the gumbo is out of this world, but you gotta try the King's Triple Decker Slam Burger. You'll love it.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up-and-coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dyna-Gro 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
Southern Custom Meats in Dexter, Missouri is providing you with the best in custom butchering, fresh vegetables, and farm fresh eggs. Call now or visit us today and see the Southern Custom Meats difference for yourself.
Do you need personalized merchandise? Trying to celebrate the season of that big state run? Then Juju Promotions in New Madrid has you covered. Whether it's heat presses, screen printing, or embroidery, we always have an option that will leave you satisfied and looking your best. With seasonal styles and plenty of accessories, there's something here for everyone. So come in and shop around. You'll be welcome with a smile and leave more fashionable than ever. Call us at 573-748-4040 or visit us in New Madrid.
First State Bank and Trust wants to thank the Dexter community for 20 years in business. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by our Dexter branch to explore all your financial options.
Missouri State Senator Jason Bean, representing Butler, Carter, Dunklin, Mississippi, New Madrid, Oregon, Pemiscot, Ripley, Stoddard, and Wayne counties, would like to wish all the Southeast Missouri basketball programs in the 25th District a safe and successful season.
Just remember, if Ultramorland's not on the back of your vehicle, you paid too much.
Growing cotton in the Mid-South is hard work. As a farmer, you make tough decisions every day. Choosing a cotton variety shouldn't be one of them. Next-gen brand varieties from Americot are bred specifically for cotton growers like you. We're 100% independent and farmer-owned. Plant cotton that works as hard as you do. Americot. All we do is cotton, all the time.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
NextEra Energy Resources is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun, and a world leader in energy storage. Since 2016, NextEra Energy Resources has invested more than $339 million in Missouri to fuel local economic growth. Today, our company owns and operates one wind energy facility in the state and is looking to invest even more in the Show Me State. We are committed to being a trusted community partner and look forward to providing affordable, clean, renewable energy for generations of Missourians to come.
At Young Real Estate, we're Southeast Missouri, just like you.
We are parents.
We support local education.
We are grandparents.
We are active in our community.
We are patriots. Serving all of Southeast Missouri, and we are here for you.
We are young.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
We're right here at King Jerry Lawler's Hall of Fame Bar and Grill on world famous Beale Street, and as you can see, oh my gosh, we have the best barbecue ribs in Memphis. Oh my gosh, the gumbo is out of this world, but you gotta try the King's Triple Decker Slam Burger. You'll love it.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up and coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagrow 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to girls high school basketball here on the Aycorp Sports Network. Tonight, we're in a rainy Dexter, Missouri at the Bearcat Event Center, and it's the Dexter Lady Bearcats hosting the Kennett Lady Indians in the SEMO Conference Contest. I am Jim Riker. My partner tonight is Scott Nelson, and Scott, these two teams come in with Kennett with a really nice 9-3 record. Dexter at 7-6.
Yeah, like I said, Kennett's 9-3. These two teams have played each other 2 times already this season, Jimmy, and with the Kennett Indians coming out on top both times, once in Lady Royals Christmas tournament and once in the SEMO Conference tournament, where the Kennett Indians got 3rd place both times there in that tournament.
I think they both games were very competitive. The first one, I think, was an 8-point game. The second one, 12-point game, so it's been pretty competitive. One of the big storylines of to me, at least, of this game is the return of Erica Cobb to Dexter. She's a Dexter native originally. She's now the head coach at Kennett and has really got them playing well.
Absolutely. You and I know her well from our time and doing some radio for the Lady Bearcats. And Erica was an excellent basketball player, played on some great teams, and she's got Kennett really coming along here, I think.
Yeah, she really does. You know, they're very, very young. They have they're led sort of by Alice Edwards and Mariah Johnson. Edwards is a freshman, Johnson's a sophomore, and they only start one senior out of their whole squad.
Right. And on the other side, veteran head coach Eric Seitz, who's also been a part of a lot of really successful teams on the girls and boys side, coaches the Bearcats. They're led by junior Kate Nichols, who's kind of a multi-sport gal, and also by senior Allison Turnbow.
Yeah, Nichols is a big scorer for the Lady Bearcats. She's got to have a good night for the Bearcats to have a chance.
Well, they're just going to have to play good defense against Kennett all around, because Kennett can score from a couple different folks.
Exactly right. Edwards can get to the basket. Johnson's really nice inside for the Lady Indians there. Erica Cobb did mention to me it was a little weird coaching against Coach Seitz, you know.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's a little weird coming back into this gym not wearing red and black.
It is. Probably weird for Coach Seitz, too. So the starting lineups are going to go like this. Number 1, Alice Edwards, a freshman for the Lady Indians. They're in their black, trimmed in gold. Number 10, Tyja Carter, a sophomore. Number 20, Christy Tejada, a senior only starting senior for the Lady Indians. Number 24, Mariah Johnson, sort of a swing player. She's a sophomore. And then inside, number 25, Jayla Ellis. She is a junior. As we mentioned, they're coached by Erica Cobb, her first year down at Kennett. And for the Lady Bearcats, it'll go like this. Number 4, a 5'7 junior, Kate Nichols. Number 11, a 5'7 sophomore, Karis Kennedy. A 5'7 sophomore, number 20, Claire Essner. A 5'7 senior, number 21, at the point guard, Abby Lloyd. And then a 5'7 senior, number 30, Allison Turnbow. And Scott, what was the consistency there?
You could have just named all the names and said all at 5'7.
Exactly right, all at 5'7. And that is sort of been the issue for Coach Seitz this year. The Lady Bearcats can score some. They just don't have any size.
Yep, not a lot of size.
You know, they've got a pretty nice point guard in Abby Lloyd. Turnbow can score. Certainly, Kate Nichols can score. Good athletes in Kennedy and Essner, but they just don't have the size. Kennett loses the tip. It will go to Essner for the Bearcats. Kennett starts off in a 2-3 zone. Probably a matchup, I would guess. Turnbow goes cross court, throws it away out of bounds. Turnover on the Lady Cats.
Yeah, I think she thought Kate Nichols was going to go down to the corner, and she kind of went the other way when she threw that thing away.
And it'll be a turnover and a disaster with the water for the Lady Indians over there.
Oh, no.
Dexter's going to come out in a
coming in a man here.
Triangle in 2.
Triangle 2, okay.
Triangle in 2, inside, over the top, out of bounds.
Yep, one good turnover deserves another.
That's
on
exactly
that,
right.
on
Well,
that
that's interesting, Coach Seitz, to try to take away Johnson and Edwards a little bit. Full court pressure for the Lady Indians. Lloyd breaks through it, kicks it in the corner to Turnbow. Head fake, nothing there. Cross court, nice steal. Quickly up the floor for the Indians. And then a turnover to Kate Nichols. Nichols gets it back. She goes all the way to the basket, up and no good, rims out. Rebound taken down by Johnson. She's quickly down the floor all the way to the basket. She goes up, no good. Rebound, and then it's taken away by Edwards. Been a little wild and woolly here in the first minute.
Has.
Cross court to Johnson. Tejada inside, up, off the glass, no good, but Turnbow will pick up a foul there. That's going to, Tyja Carter will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That'll be the first foul on Turnbow and the first team foul on the Lady Bearcats.
Yeah, I think Turnbow thought she was kind of standing still there on that, and the Carter for Kennett kind of went into her.
It will be interesting to see, for me, Scott, to see how Erica Cobb much she coaches like Coach Allen, Coach Seitz did.
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
You know, the defenses, that type of thing. First free throw was good by Carter. Second one also nothing but net. Also, Bella Wilson, a sophomore, checks in for the Lady Indians here. Nichols gets it. She takes it all the way to the basket, layup up, and this one rolls in, and we're tied at 2.
Well, that time Kennett didn't get their head turned around, and Nichols just made them pay.
Kennett with the basketball. As we said, Dexter sort of in a little triangle in 2 here.
Tejada
kicks it off to Edwards. She's guarded by Essner out front. Then Kennedy has it off to Tejada, no good. Over the back, that'll go on Wilson, and over the back foul be her first team foul, number 1 for the Lady Indians.
Well, a little bit of height difference there between Wilson and Turnbow.
Essner ahead once again to the basket. Nichols misses the shot, no good. Rebound by Wilson. Kicks it out quickly to Edwards. She's picked up there by Claire Essner. Then it's Tejada behind a three-point line. Free throw line to Wilson. Knocked away. Wilson gets it back inside, and then Nichols with the steal. She gets it ahead to Essner. Essner's going to try to drive in for the layup, loses it, gets it back to Nichols. Little jump shot up, rims out, no good. Rebound by Johnson.
Both teams getting some shots. Jim just not getting much to fall here early on.
Nothing going down, exactly right. Johnson will take the long 3. It's off the mark, no good. Carter, though, with the rebound inside, and then she's going to be called for a travel.
Good rebound that time by Carter. Good, strong rebound.
Yes, it was. So Dexter will have the basketball. We're tied at 2. Full court press. So far, that hasn't bothered Dexter too much.
No, not at all.
Of course, they've seen it twice already this season as they've played them twice. So to Lloyd. Abby with it up top to Turnbow. Right side to Essner. Inside to Kennedy. To Turnbow. Open for 3. Long, no good. Tipped. Nichols right there. Goes back up. She'll be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Yep. And that foul will go on Emariah Johnson, her first. Second team foul on the Indians. Jayla Ellis set to check in for the Indians. Free throw good by Nichols.
I think both teams are pretty decent free throw shooting teams, Jim.
You're right. I would agree with that. Nichols has the second one. Bearcats lead by 1, 3-2. Make it 4-2 on both free throws by Nichols. She's got all 4 of the Bearcat points. Edwards up the floor for the Indians. Picked up there by Essner. Screen set. They switch.
Oh,
nice behind the back
very
move by
nice.
Edwards,
And
and a dish
pass.
inside up, and the shot is
very
good
nice.
by Carter. She's got all 4 of the Indian points. Boy, that was a great look there. In the corner to Turnbow, back out to Lloyd. Nichols at the top of the circle. Gets it back. She'll take the 3 off the mark, no good. Tipped out. Estner brings it down, kicks it off to Nichols. Then to Turnbow and back to Lloyd. Nichols in the paint. Estner thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Dexter really looks like neither. Let's say take a 3. Abby Lloyd for it.
Got
It's
it.
good. 3 for Abby Lloyd. And somebody for Dexter's going to take that 3, Scott, to open that zone up a little
You're
bit.
absolutely right. They're getting some good ball movement, but Kennett's been really right out in their face. So, when you get an open player, you better take that 3.
Edwards with it, kicks it off to Johnson. She goes down the lane. She drives in, up, and good.
That's easy for Johnson.
It sure was, too. Right down the lane. No help defense there, and it's 7-6. Lloyd gets through the pressure and then knocked away by Johnson. That's a steal. Quickly ahead. Emarai Johnson off to Edwards. She goes up, little runner up and good, and it's 8-7 for the Indians.
I think Kennett would like to get in a running game here a little
Yes,
bit, don't you?
I think they'd like to speed it up a little bit. I agree. Nichols goes to the basket, up, long, strong, no good. Rebound taken down by the Lady Indians. Alice Edwards quickly down the floor and is taken away by Abby Lloyd. Good defense there by Lloyd. She goes down to Hada, picks her up. Lloyd gets inside, kicks it out to Turnbow. Then back out to Lloyd. Nichols free throw line jumper, good.
Yeah, when you're open right there at about 12, 13 feet, you got to take that thing.
9-8 Dexter. Edwards with the basketball for the Indians. Off to Johnson. Karis Kennedy's got the duty of guarding her tonight, which is a tall task. Johnson catches it and kicks it to Carter. Be too strong off her hands and out of bounds, and will go back to the Lady Bearcats.
Both teams making substitutions here.
Ackman and Moreno, I believe, check in for Dexter. And for
Minley.
Oh, Minley. I meant,
Minley.
sorry. Yeah, Minley and Ackman check in for Dexter.
And Edwards for Kennett.
Yep. Elena Edwards. Dexter breaks the press. They lead by a point, 9-8. Bad pass. Edwards with the steal. She is quick, up, and good.
Yeah, she's super quick.
That's 4 now for Alice Edwards, and it's 10-9 Kennett. Kennett's going to pull their press off right here. Lloyd, the lane opens up, and she kicks it out. Estner doesn't take it. Or Minley, doesn't take it. In the corner, Turnbow will.
Got it.
Good. Allison Turnbow for 3, and it's 12-10 Dexter. 2 threes for the Bearcats now. Kennett, way more of an inside team. They don't shoot very many three-pointers.
Well, just with Edwards so quick and being able to get to the rim, it's.
Nichols loses it. Minley alters the shot, and then Turnbow comes away with it for Dexter. Somebody's going to have to help her out a little bit, and they do give it to Minley. She showed us in the
I was
JV
going to
game.
say we saw her in the JV game be able to handle the ball a little bit out front.
Yeah, she can. Nichols turnaround jumper, short, no good. Rebound taken down by Tejada. She brings it up the court. Gets tied up there with Lloyd a little bit. Edwards with it. Gets it back. She'll take about an 18-footer. It's good. Elena Edwards for 2. And we're tied at 12 with 1:13 to go here in the first quarter. Been an entertaining first quarter so far.
Yeah, I just wonder, Jim, can Dexter maintain the pace?
Ackman misses the 3. Rebound taken down by Ellis. Quickly down to Edwards. She goes up, long, no good. A little over the back, maybe. No call. Be out of bounds off of Dexter. Kennedy and Estner check back in for Dexter, replacing Lloyd.
And as does Maria Johnson.
And
for Kennett.
Turnbow. Edwards just trigger the inbounds and gets it into Carter. Into Edwards. Boy, she's got the baseline if she wants it.
Mm-hmm.
Did not take it. Johnson in the lane, up and good. Boy, she's strong and can get to the basket.
She is. You got to step right in front of her when on that drive to keep her from doing that, and Dexter didn't have anybody to do it that time.
She's got 4, and it's 14-12. Knocked away. Bad pass, tried to force it inside to Nichols. It wasn't there. Edwards going to come quickly down the floor. She goes up right through everybody. No good, but she'll be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, she is so quick, Jim. She can just go either way off the dribble that she wants to go.
Yes, absolutely right. 22.5 seconds to go. That foul, by the way, was on Kennedy, her first, team foul number 2 on Dexter. Edwards free throw, good. Elena Edwards checks back in for the Lady Indians. Second free throw, also good. 16-12, 4-point lead for Kennett. As we come down to the end of the first period, Nichols with the ball, kicks it off to Essner. Gets it. They're going to have to
quick hands. You're going to have to either bounce pass or come out just a little bit farther on that angle.
11.4 seconds to go here in the first. Essner with it. Probably like to see Nichols touch it somehow if they could. Back to Essner. 5 seconds to go. They do give it to Nichols. She drives into the lane. 15-foot stop pop, but Johnson with the block, and that clock will run out as we end the first quarter. At the end of one, it is Kennett 16, Dexter 12. We'll take a 30-second break. Be back here with the second quarter of this SEMO Conference game here on the Aycorp Sports Network.
Growing cotton in the Mid-South is hard work. As a farmer, you make tough decisions every day. Choosing a cotton variety shouldn't be one of them. Next-gen brand varieties from Americot are bred specifically for cotton growers like you. We're 100% independent and farmer-owned. Plant cotton that works as hard as you do. Americot. All we do is cotton, all the time.
We are back at the Dexter Bearcat Event Center. It's the Kennett Lady Indians 16, the Dexter Lady Bearcats 12. Just a reminder that, we've brought you 72 games between Thanksgiving and the end of the year. And this week we've got a full lineup of basketball. Following tonight's game, we'll be in Clarkton tomorrow night as the Reindeer will play host to the state-ranked Risco Tigers. Then after that game tomorrow night, that game, by the way, tomorrow night will be at 6 p.m. It's a varsity-only contest. And then Friday night we'll be right back here at the Bearcat Event Center as the Dexter Bearcats will host the Bernie Mules in a
that's a
rivalry,
long time rivalry
exactly
right there.
Right.
No matter how good or bad either one of those teams are, it seems like when they play, it's just a really close, tough game.
Exactly right. Also a reminder that each day at 12 noon we're releasing YHC archive basketball games throughout the basketball season, so check those out as well. Kennett with the basketball as they start the quarter. Edwards, who's got 6 points in the first quarter, pulls it back out. She's guarded there by Karis Kennedy. Then to Johnson. Lena Edwards looked inside, nothing there, and then we're going to have a travel. Shuffled her pivot foot.
Yeah, I kind of backed her up a little bit there. Good job by Abby Lord of Dexter.
So Dexter will get it back. They trail by 4. Right now it's Nichols, Essner, Turnbow, Kennedy, and Lloyd on the floor, the starting 5 for Dexter. Long 3, good.
Yeah, that's 2 for
Abby
2
Lloyd.
For Lloyd.
She's got 6 now, and it's 16-15. Abby can shoot that 3.
Well, you called it early on, Jim. Dexter's going to have to shoot the 3 pretty good to kind of stay in the game here with Kennett, I think.
Johnson just a little over the top of Tasia Carter. Turnover, and Dexter will get it back with a chance to take the lead with the basket. We said Kennett at 9-3 had a big win earlier over the Jackson Lady Indians, which is a big win for him. Nichols working hard inside, hits the bottom of the backboard, though, and Johnson comes away with it. Off to Edwards. Good pass. Edwards up. No good, but she'll be fouled. Turnbull will pick up her second.
She didn't think she did, but she kind of got her there with her arm.
Minley's going to check in on the second free throw.
Well, Dexter needs Turnbull in the game because she's another 3-point threat for them.
Absolutely right. Edwards, the freshman, she's 3 for 3 now from the line. Minley checks in, and Turnbow will sit with 2 fouls. Minley is a 5'10 freshman. Edwards. Both free throws good, and it's 18-15 for the Lady Indians. Essner with it, up top. Kicks it off to Lloyd. Right side. Nichols in the lane, pull-up jumper up and good.
Boy, nice real pull-up jumper there, Jim. Really nice.
Good skip pass from Kennedy as well, and it's 18-17. Boy, Edwards, good ball handler there.
She is, and she doesn't lose it either.
Kicks it to Johnson. She's going to be fouled by Karis Kennedy, and that'll be, I believe, Karis' second foul as well. It is her second.
It is.
And we'll send Johnson to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
So far, we were talking at quarter break. Well,
that's the first missed free throw of either team tonight. Kennett now 6 of 7. Dexter 2 of 2 from the line. Second one is off the mark, no good. Nice rebound there by Kennedy. Out to Essner. Dexter trails by 1, 18-17. Lloyd with it right side to Kennedy. Nichols at the free throw line. Two-three matchup zone for the Lady Indians. To Nichols, bad pass, knocked away, stolen by Edwards.
Yeah.
Edwards up for the layup, up and good, and they're going to call a foul on
Essner.
Essner, I believe there.
Yeah.
That's one of those, Scott, we've talked about it over the years. You have to just let that layup go and not pick up the foul. You're not going to.
Well, it's hard when, Claire kind of threw the bad pass, and she was wanting to make up for it, I know.
Right. Free throw is no good, rimmed out. Johnson gets the offensive board, though. She goes back up, no good. Carter gets it blocked.
Oh, what a play right there by Claire Essner.
Sure was, and Lambie Lloyd comes away with it. Ahead to Nichols. She pulls in the long pass, and then they get it inside. Minley goes up left-handed. Nice job there of switching hands by Minley.
Well, she saw Johnson over there on that side, and she said, okay, I'll just switch over to the left, and it was a great play.
It really was. Very nicely done. Johnson gets cut off there to Edwards then. Edwards going to be called for picking the ball up and turning it over. Turnover, and Dexter will get it back. They trail by 1, 20-19. Lloyd brings it up for Dexter. She's the senior point guard. To Lloyd, she'll open for 3 once again. Good, that's 3. She's 3 of 3. She's got 9 now, and it's 22-20, and Coach Erica Cobb's going to take a quick timeout to discuss it, I believe. We'll see if it's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. But 22-20, Dexter with the lead, and Abby Lloyd with 3 threes.
Yeah. She's one of the seniors here on the team, and she's taking it upon herself just to knock down those open threes.
She's got 9. Nichols with 8 for the Bearcats. On the other side of the ledger, it is Edwards. That's Alice Edwards with 10, and 4 for Johnson, 4 for Carter, 2 for Elena Edwards for the Lady Indians. 22-20, SEMO Conference, as we said, matchup. The Lady Indians I mentioned earlier, had a big win over, I think, a 24-point win over the Jackson Lady Indians, and that's a quality team.
It really is. It really is.
The 3 losses for Kennett this year have been to Donovan, who's ranked number 1 in Class 4.
Yep.
Long jumper up, off the mark, no good. Rebound run down, no, by Tejada. Kicks it inside to Johnson. Baseline was there. She didn't take it. She went the other way, and then she's going to be called for a double dribble.
Yep.
I was saying the Kennett losses were to Donovan, ranked number 1 in Class 4, Notre Dame, ranked number 4 in Class 4, and East Carter County, ranked number 3 in Class 2. So they've played not a pansy schedule by any matter of means.
No such thing as a quality loss, but those are some quality teams they lost
Absolutely
to.
Right. Absolutely right. Essner with it up top. Back out to Lloyd now. Dexter sort of a high-low post. Karis Kennedy at the high post. Kicks it off to Nichols. Cross court to Essner and then out to Lloyd. Knocked away and stolen by Edwards. Edwards up, missed the shot, no good. Have a jump ball and will belong to Dexter, I believe.
Well, I'm not sure that time why Edwards decided to go all the way around the other side of the rim to try to shoot that one. If she just shot on the left side of the goal, I think she would have made it, maybe got the foul. But in any event, it did not go in for her.
It did not, and Dexter has the basketball. Dexter's got to adjust, I think, to Edwards' speed out front. They're really still struggling with that.
So quick.
Lloyd, top of the circle, 3. That one's off the mark. Rebound taken down by Tejada. And quickly ahead to Edwards. They do cut her off this time. Then to Johnson. Nice stutter step.
Good defense time by Kennedy.
Edwards jumper up and good. 3-pointer by Elena Edwards. She's got 5 now, and it's 23-22 Kennett. Seems as if Kennett's able to score fairly easily, and Dexter's really having to work for their baskets. Inside to Minley, off her hands, out of bounds, will be a turnover.
Yeah,
go back.
Dexter's they've got some decent ball movement. As you said early on, you have got to be aware of Alice Edwards out there because she's picked off several passes of the Bearcats.
Kennett with a 1-point lead, 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Johnson with it, crossover dribble. She does not like to go to her right. Elena Edwards, no good. Rebound by Carter, then inside to Edwards. Back to Carter. She goes up inside, and it's no good. Rebound by Abby Lloyd. Quickly down the floor with it. Kennedy gets it back to Lloyd and then gets it right back. Looks inside, knocked away by Johnson, and a good steal.
Yeah, about a half second too late on that pass.
Yep. Inside, Tejada up and good.
Kennett running the floor real well, getting people down here, down low open with no Dexter players down for defense.
Good look by Johnson there. In the corner, long 3, off the mark, no good. No weak side rebound for Dexter. Rebound by Tejada. Edwards is going to drive to the basket, go up and miss the shot, no good. Carter with the rebound, that will be fouled, and I believe that could be the third one on Karis Kennedy.
Let's see here quickly.
Who they call it on. Nope, that's going to be on Minley. The 4th team foul on Dexter.
No, it's on Kennedy, Kate Nichols.
Oh, on Nichols, okay.
Yep.
I didn't know Kate was down. Down there low. I didn't notice her. Turnbull's going to check back in.
That's who they called it on. Anyway.
That's who they called it on. I'm sure it was on her. Carter's free throw is good. Turnbull checks back in for Kennedy, and Avery Ackman checks in for Abby Lloyd. Second free throw. 4-point lead now for Kennett. Up and good. Good free throw shooting team.
Yep. Very, very good.
5-point lead now for Kennett. Nichols with the basketball. Dexter's got to find they've struggled a little bit down to get a score the last few times down the floor.
Well, Kennett's been edging that zone farther and farther out past the 3-point line. It's causing Dexter some trouble.
Well, when you've got Johnson inside, you can to defend that rim, you're in pretty good shape to be able to move that defense out. That foul was on Elena Edwards, her first, team foul number 1 on Kennett here in the quarter. Ackman with it. In the corner to Turnbow. Turnbow gets it back. Turnbow just a little too much on it, out of bounds.
A little too much and just a little offline.
Yeah, probably didn't need to force that skip pass quite that much right there. Edwards played the whole ball game. I don't believe she's set yet.
No, I don't think she has either.
Johnson up top, guarded by Turnbow. Turnbow's got 2 fouls. She has to be careful. Tejada with it. Johnson gets it back, and then we're going to have a foul on the floor, and Johnson will shoot 2 free throws.
Probably actually a decent foul because they had a player wide open down there. They were kind of doubling down on Johnson.
That's going to be the second foul on Kate Nichols. Minute 30 to go in the quarter, and Mariah Johnson will shoot 2 free throws with Kennett with a 5-point lead, 27-22. Free throw, good. She's 1 of 3 now from the line, and that's a 6-point Kennett lead. Abby Lloyd checks in, and Claire Essner will take a break. Second one up, and also good.
Well, I'm going to say that free throw shooting is a testament to Coach Cobb.
She was a good free throw shooter.
Oh, yeah.
One of the best pull-up jump shooters Dexter's had over the years.
Was.
Nichols with it. She's only got 2 points in this quarter. They've sort of shut her down a little bit offensively. And a bad pass, just unforced error out of bounds.
Yeah, the Cats are kind of throwing the ball side to side instead of looking to attack right now.
Absolutely. 7-point Kennett lead. Johnson with the crossover dribble. Kicks it. Elena Edwards for 2, no good. Carter with the rebound, up, no good. Then a rebound by Minley. She comes out of there with it. We'll kick it off to Lloyd. Ackman. Back out to Lloyd. To Nichols. Nichols going to be fouled on the floor.
Elena Edwards, I think, got a hand in there.
That's her second. Team foul number 2 with 47 seconds to go here in the quarter.
Kennett done a good job here of not fouling Dexter, not letting them get on the line.
Turnbow back to Lloyd. Ackman drives in, nothing there, kicks it back out to Lloyd. She'll take the 3. Good. Abby Lloyd with her 4th 3.
She's 4 of 5 tonight.
29-25. Those threes have kept Dexter in the ballgame. Edwards gets cut off there. Elena Edwards, no good. Rebound, Kate Nichols. A chance to cut the lead before the end of the half. Nichols down the floor. Kicks off. Nice pass to Ackman. Missed the shot. No good. Just rushed it a little bit. Edwards quickly down now can extend the lead for Kennett. She drives all the way to the basket, up, and fantastic shot, up and good. And that's going to be the end of the half. It is going to be at halftime. The Kennett Lady Indians 31, the Dexter Lady Bearcats 25. We'll take a break here, and we'll be back in about 7 minutes or so with the second half of this game. You're watching the SEMO Conference basketball on the Aycorp Sports Network.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
Southern Custom Meats in Dexter, Missouri is providing you with the best in custom butchering, fresh vegetables, and farm fresh eggs. Call now or visit us today and see the Southern Custom Meats difference for yourself.
Do you need personalized merchandise? Trying to celebrate the season of that big state run? Then Juju Promotions in New Madrid has you covered. Whether it's heat presses, screen printing, or embroidery, we always have an option that will leave you satisfied and looking your best. With seasonal styles and plenty of accessories, there's something here for everyone. So come in and shop around. You'll be welcome with a smile and leave more fashionable than ever. Call us at 573-748-4040 or visit us in New Madrid.
First State Bank and Trust wants to thank the Dexter community for 20 years in business. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by our Dexter branch to explore all your financial options.
Missouri State Senator Jason Bean, representing Butler, Carter, Dunklin, Mississippi, New Madrid, Oregon, Pemiscot, Ripley, Stoddard, and Wayne counties, would like to wish all the Southeast Missouri basketball programs in the 25th District a safe and successful season.
Just remember, if Autry Moreland's not on the back of your vehicle, you paid too much.
Growing cotton in the Mid-South is hard work. As a farmer, you make tough decisions every day. Choosing a cotton variety shouldn't be one of them. Next-gen brand varieties from Americot are bred specifically for cotton growers like you. We're 100% independent and farmer-owned. Plant cotton that works as hard as you do. Americot. All we do is cotton, all the time.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
NextEra Energy Resources is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun, and a world leader in energy storage. Since 2016, NextEra Energy Resources has invested more than $339 million in Missouri to fuel local economic growth. Today, our company owns and operates one wind energy facility in the state and is looking to invest even more in the Show Me State. We are committed to being a trusted community partner and look forward to providing affordable, clean, renewable energy for generations of Missourians to come.
At Young Real Estate, we're Southeast Missouri, just like you.
We are parents.
We support local education.
We are grandparents.
We are active in our community.
We are patriots, serving all of Southeast Missouri, and we are here for you.
We are young.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
We're right here at King Jerry Lawler's Hall of Fame Bar and Grill on world famous Beale Street, and as you can see, oh my gosh, we have the best barbecue ribs in Memphis. Oh my gosh, the gumbo is out of this world, but you gotta try the King's Triple Decker Slam Burger. You'll love it.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up-and-coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagrow 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
We're back in Dexter at the Dexter Bearcat Event Center at halftime. The Kennett Lady Indians lead the Dexter Lady Bearcats 31-25. And Scott, we've been very impressed with Alice Edwards in particular of the Kennett Lady Indians.
Yeah, she got great handles, very, very good shooter. Gets to the rim better than any girl I've seen all year and maybe in the past couple.
Right. Really nice job. And then on the other side for Dexter Lady Bearcats, they've been led by Abby Lloyd. She's got 12. She's 4 or 5 from the three-point line.
She needs to just keep that same thing up here in the second half and get a little help from her friends if Dexter's going to kind of claw back into this thing, I think.
Dexter, 8 points for Kate Nichols, 2 for Morena Minley, 12 for Abby Lloyd, 3 for Allison Turnbow. On the other side, 12 for Alice Edwards for the Lady Indians, 6 for Taja Carter, 5 for Elena Edwards, 2 for Christy Tejada, and 6 for Imara Johnson. And that's the way the scoring rounds out. And Ben, a very competitive game. Dexter was, I think, ahead 22-20 at one point, so Kennett went on a little run. But
Kennett's been able to spread their scoring out amongst folks, and Dexter they're going to need a few more of the other kids to do some scoring, take the pressure off of the other two. But Coach Heights kept Dexter in the locker room here till just right before the end of the halftime. So we'll see what Dexter's got cooked up here to kind of solve what I would call the Alice Edwards issue.
Right. First half, it was a triangle and 2 defense. So it looks to be the same thing here. They've got Essner on Edwards and Kennedy on Johnson. Johnson with the basketball now. Inside, stolen by Turnbow. She'll bring it up for the Bearcats. Gets it in the corner to Lloyd. Inside to Kate Nichols, up and good. Nichols with 2. Good ball movement that time by the Bearcats, and it's 31-27.
Well, good outcome that time here by the Lady Cats.
Little screen set out front, 2-man game out front, sort of between Johnson and Edwards. Left side to Ellis. Now back to Edwards. She goes in, runner. They're going to have a push inside, and that's going to, I guess, on the shot.
Kennedy?
Yeah, I believe it'll be on Karis Kennedy. Yep, that'll be on Karis. Yep. That'll be her third, I believe.
I don't think that was a shot. That was a pass.
Yeah. Well,
they're going to call it a shot.
It must have been a shot, but it will send Johnson to the line to shoot 2 free throws. That's the third one on Karis Kennedy, the first team foul on Dexter in the half. Free throw up and off the mark, no good. Mariah Johnson, probably the only kid on Kennett who hasn't shot free throws real well tonight. She makes the second one of 2. She's now 3 of 6. The rest of the team has shot them very, very well. Essner with the basketball, back out to Lloyd. 2-3 zone still for the Kennett Indians. Essner drives inside, left-handed, rims across the top of the rim, no good.
Oh, good rebound.
Good rebound by Nichols.
Kate Nichols, and she puts it back up and in over the taller Kennett players.
She's got 12 now, and it's 32-29. Edwards up top.
I was going to say, Jim, Claire Essner trying to play kind of face guard Edwards, but I don't know anybody on the court that's quick enough to really do it,
Yeah, steal by Dexter. Turnbow comes away with it. Kicks it off to Lloyd. In the corner to Essner. Baseline's open. She doesn't take it. To Lloyd, top of the circle. Thought about the 3, then kicks it inside to Karis Kennedy, but knocked away. Edwards quickly down the floor for Kennett. Up, reverse layup, no good. Seen her do that a couple times.
Yeah. She can get through there. She definitely can get through there.
Lloyd with it to Essner. Back out to Lloyd. Nichols at the free throw line. Turnbow inside to Kennedy. Knocked away. Trying to force it a little too much. Like sometimes you got to take that shot yourself. Edwards to the basket, up and good. She made that one, and it's 34-29. Timeout by Coach Eric Seitz. He'll take a 30-second break. We'll keep it right here.
Yeah, he's going to talk about – I think he's going to talk about, you just got to slide over there. You may pick up a foul, but you got to slide in front of her.
Right, absolutely.
She is as silky and as she just goes through like a –
Right.
She doesn't need a lot of room.
No,
is what I'm trying to say.
She does not. And if she continues, she's only a freshman. And that's Alice Edwards we're talking about for Kennett. If she's continues to improve, she's going to be a dandy by the time she graduates.
She'll probably set a lot of records down at Kennett for their team, I would say.
I would think so.
Because how many she?
Well, she's got 14 already here.
14 already here. Just.
I know she had a big night up against Kelly earlier or late last week. 2-3 zone still. Off to Nichols. Lane's there, and she's going to be called for a double dribble. She sure did.
She had the wide open lane.
Yeah.
and
decided to dish it off.
Yeah.
Yep.
She knew it.
Edwards brings it up. They sort of clear out a little bit for her and then give it off to Johnson. She tries to drive down and kicks it right side to Elena Edwards, then to Alice. And Turnbow's going to pick up her third foul. Second team foul on Dexter. 3 on Turnbow, 3 on Kennedy for the Bearcats. Second team foul, and Kennett will have it out of bounds with 5:13 to go here in the third quarter, and Kennett leads 34-29. Just a reminder, we got 2 more games for you this week still. We'll be in Clarkton tomorrow night. Clarkton and the state-ranked Risco Tigers. You want to watch them. Want to see Sammy Smith for Risco. He's a dandy. Inside, up, shots no good, rebound by Nichols. And then a foul is going to be called on Tejada. And then Friday night, we'll be back here at the Bearcat Event Center for the Dexter Bearcats and the Burning Mules in a Stoddard County Association matchup. That will probably determine who ends up the 4th and 5th seed maybe in that Stoddard County tournament as well. We'll have those finals for you also here in a couple of weeks. Essner inside to Nichols. It's there. Good screen set. Shot up and good. Good screen by Karis Kennedy right there to let Kate get the shot off.
Absolutely. It really was. Kate took good advantage of it. Got the ball up high.
Inside. Nice steal by Nichols. She's quickly down the floor. Gets it ahead to Essner. She goes up. Shot's no good. Rebound taken down by the Indians. Quickly Johnson ahead. Turnbow doesn't want to pick up her 4th and doesn't, but Johnson makes the basket. And we got another 30-second timeout here by Coach Seitz. 36-31. The Bearcats cut it back down a little bit, Scott. And Kennett opens it back up a little bit.
Well, they shoot themselves in the foot down here, with a couple of turnovers. And, Johnson for Kennett is another one that can really drive into the lane and get to the rim as well. So, when you got 2 that can really do that, it puts a lot of pressure on your defense.
I said something to Coach Cobb about Johnson when we were talking before the game, and I said, well, she's a post player, and she's like, oh no, she's really more sort of a swing. She tends to be able to take it inside. She can shoot it outside, and she's sort of shown us that tonight. No question about that.
Can handle the ball, drive in there, do kind of whatever she wants to do.
Kennett's got a nice combination of folks. I mean, you've got Tasia Carter, who's a sophomore who can get inside and score, and then Edwards, who can drive the basket and score, handle the ball. The one thing we've not seen is and maybe they haven't needed it, but we've not seen a 3-point shooter yet when somebody really zones you up nicely.
Yeah, the one
Elena
3-pointer
Edwards,
was Elena Edwards.
Yes.
So.
If you've got somebody who a team who really zones you up nicely, stops that from penetrating, then can you get through that?
You don't hardly see anymore the old pack it in zone.
That's exactly right.
Much.
Turnbow with it, knocked away off of Tejada and out of bounds. The district, Kennett and Dexter are both in the same district, Class 4, District 1. That district has Donovan, who's ranked number 1 in the state. Notre Dame ranked 4 in the state. These Kennett Lady Indians, who are 9-3. Dexter, who's 7-6, and Fredericktown, who's 6-7. So that's a tough district right there. Lloyd loses it. It's knocked away, stolen. Ahead quickly to Edwards. She's going to take it all the way to the basket. She goes up. It is good.
Boy, what a great shot by Edwards that time.
Off the glass and good. She has 16 now for the Lady Indians. Back to Lloyd. Nichols at the free throw line. Essner drives in, goes up, off the glass, no good. Rebound by Carter. Quickly ahead to Edwards. She beats everybody down the floor, up and good. Scott, you said it, I think, as we went to that timeout a while ago. Somebody's got to step in front when she goes that and try to either draw the charge.
Well, she's going to Euro step you if you're on the one side. So you just got to do it.
Knocked away, and it's another steal. Loose on the floor. Still loose. Turnbow and Nichols fighting for it. Same team. Finally, they get it off to Essner. She'll take the 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Tejada. Into Edwards. Down the floor. Knocked away. Good defense that time by Dexter. Karis Kennedy hustling back. Knocks it out of bounds, but it's a 9-point Kennett lead right now.
Well, and it's all just emanating from Alice Edwards' ability to get the ball to the basket,
Tejada will inbounds and gets it into Johnson. Back out to Edwards then. Johnson for three. Well, just what we talked about, Scott. And that, and if she can do that, that makes that Kennett team very dangerous.
Very, very dangerous.
43-31, 12-point Kennett lead.
I've not got to see Donovan play, but you got to think that Donovan and Cape Notre Dame are probably the favorites in that district.
You would think so.
With Kennett maybe, third.
Right.
But, Kennett got hot on a given night. With these folks they have, they might give them a run.
Absolutely. Turnover, carry the basketball, and it'll go back to the Lady Bearcats. Minley and Ackman check in for Dexter. Yeah, I think that in that it'll be very interesting. I know Notre Dame and Donovan play next week, so the winner of that one probably ends up getting the number one seed because they have both beaten Kennett already this year. So probably gets the number one seed. So whoever gets that 2 seed though is going to have to probably play these Lady Indians, and that's not going to be a lot of fun. Nichols shot up and good. Good move by Nichols. She's got 8 in the quarter, and she's got 16 on the game. 43-33, 10-point game. Edwards with it. Going to drive inside. Just sort of drops her head and goes to the basket up and good.
That is amazing how she can just snake through there.
Yeah, Dexter hasn't done a very good job of cutting her off. And the triangle in 2, Minley with the basketball. Good move, just didn't take it to the basket. Nichols, a little runner in the lane, up. She'll be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. You'd like to see, you're down 12. You'd like to see some of these other girls for Dexter maybe, take it to the basket or if that lane's there, go on and take it.
Yeah, just take the open look when you get it,
Nichols free throw drops in. 45-34, Kennett with the lead. Minute and 39 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Nichols makes the second one.
Good free throw shooting tonight by both teams.
Yeah, it has been. Edwards with the basketball for the Indians. She's going to be a nightmare for a lot of teams in Southeast Missouri for the next 4 years. Inside, good move by Carter.
And one.
Boy, nice move. She went to the lane side, then went to the baseline side and gets the basket. On Minley, her first one. I was very impressed with that room. And there again, if you can get Carter to give you some, 10 points inside.
Little extra.
Got a nice, Coach Cobb's got a nice squad down there. Free throw's good. Timeout by Coach Erica Cobb. It's a full timeout. We're going to take a break as well. It is Kennett 48, Dexter 35. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the Aycorp Sports Network. Back at the Bearcat Event Center. Kennett here has opened it up here in the third quarter a little bit over the Dexter Lady Bearcats, 48-35. Kennett 12 of 16 from the free throw line. Dexter 4 of 4 on the night, so really good free throw shooting for both teams.
Yeah, absolutely.
And really the story has been Alice Edwards being able to get the ball to the basket through the Dexter defense and get to the basket. She's got 20 already, I believe, on the night.
Well, as a defender, when I was playing, it kind of made me, when you had somebody who was really talented like that, it sort of made me want to go like, hey, I'm going to stop you this time.
Right. Brooklyn Edwards in the game for the Indians at the guard spot. Ackman with it for Dexter, picks up her dribble and kicks it back out to Lloyd. She drives the basket. It opens up. A little runner in the lane. Shot's no good. Rebound taken down by Carter. Kicks it out to Edwards. And she'll get called for a double dribble. Got a little of a header herself.
Sometimes
right
I think Edwards may go a little fast for herself.
Right. Yeah, exactly right.
She is so quick.
Yeah.
So quick.
Nichols with it for Dexter. Back out to Lloyd. Nichols, lane opens up. Oh, good hands there
Yes, it
by
was.
Tejada, and then a steal. Edwards down the floor, kicks it across to Johnson, up and good. Good sharing of the basketball there, and really, really nice hands by Tejada to knock it away to start that whole break.
50-35 Kennett here with about 35 seconds left in the third quarter.
Nichols lane opens up and kicks it off to Minley. It's no good, but she'll be fouled and go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, foul that time by, I believe, Tejada, maybe.
And, you know, I like seeing Mo Minley do that, the freshman for Dexter,
Yeah.
you know, to show some of that aggressiveness. That's a good thing, I think.
You know, she keeps working. She's gonna help them out some more even next year.
Absolutely right. Dexter with a couple seniors on the squad in Abby Lloyd and Allison Turnbow, so they've got most of their team coming back as well next year.
Yep.
First free throw was good. She's got a second. Up and also good. 4 points for her on the night. 50-37. Kennett with the lead. Dexter expands the defense a little bit here. Johnson with it, drives in, loses control of it, but on the floor. Carter goes up and no good. Off of, I guess, Dexter out of bounds will belong to Kennett. Oh, yes, I believe so.
Yes.
And Johnson will trigger the inbounds with 12.8 seconds to go here in the quarter. Gets it in to Carter and then back out to Edwards. Dexter in his zone off of the inbounds. Johnson will take the long three. It's short, no good. Rebound over the back. That'll go on Tejada, I believe.
Just the fourth foul.
Yep, fourth team foul. Second foul on Tejada. 4.4 seconds to go in the quarter, so get it into Turnbow. 1 second to go, and they don't get a shot off for the end of the quarter. So we're at the end of three, and it is the Kennett Lady Indians 50, the Dexter Lady Bearcats 37. We'll take a break and be back here for the fourth quarter of this SEMO Conference action in just 30 seconds on the Aycorp Sports Network. Back at the Dexter Bearcat Event Center, Kennett with the 50-37 lead as we head to the fourth quarter. And Scott, 20 points on the night so far for Elise Edwards, the freshman from the Kennett Lady Indians.
Well, she's just, you know, get the ball in her hands, and it doesn't matter if there's 1, 2, 3, 4 folks down there in the middle of the lane. She finds a way to get through, Jim, and she finds a way to score the basket. It's amazing how she can get off shots, and not a tall player either. I mean, you know, kind of a small gal, but boy, she's a dandy in there.
The other Imariah Johnson with 13 on the night. Also, she had 7 in that quarter. For Dexter, 18 for Kate Nichols. But the problem in that quarter, she was the only kid, her and the 2 free throws from Minley, the only points scored by Dexter in that quarter. So that's the problem for them.
Expanded from a 6-point lead to 13 there in that quarter.
Josh just showed me a little score. The Campbell Camels beat Risco tonight by 4. It's sort of a surprise. So we've got Risco and Clarkton tomorrow night. Be interesting to see how Risco comes back from that loss. Lloyd with it up top. Back out to Nichols. Right side to Essner. Inside, stolen by Johnson. Up the floor, down the floor, up. Johnson up and good.
Yeah, she's just big and strong, and then it's hard to stop. She was going to go all the way that time, and you could tell the time she took off.
15-point lead for the Lady Indians. Dexter's offense a little stagnant right now, just sort of everybody's standing a little bit.
Well, the whole bottom side from the volleyball line on down is wide open if some of the Dexter folks would find some creases in that zone, you know.
There it is. Esner inside, just
And
like
she
that.
did.
Up and good. Just what we were talking about. Claire Esner with her first 2 points of the night. 52-39. Dexter extends their defense a little bit. Edwards in the corner to Tejada. And up top to Johnson. 3, ball no good. Rebound Turnbow. Gets it ahead to Lloyd. Then in the corner to Nichols. Turnbow in the right corner. Just like you said, Scott, that defense is extended all the way to that volleyball line. There's got to be some movement there. And Coach Allen, Coach Seitz is going to take a timeout. Yep. He's going to take a timeout. We'll take it as well, as they'll talk about a few things. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Kennett leads by 13, 52-39. We'll be back here in 30 seconds, the Aycorp Sports Network.
First State Bank and Trust wants to thank the Dexter community for 20 years in business. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by our Dexter branch to explore all your financial options.
Back at the Bearcat Event Center, 52-39. Kennett with the lead with about 6 minutes to go here in the ball game. And just a little note I received here. Christy Tejada, one of the seniors on the Kennett Lady Indians, is also a member of that 2022 state championship tennis team that Kennett had down there. So she knows what that's all about, to play in a pressure in a big situation.
Absolutely.
So 52-39, 6:06 to go in the ball game. Dexter with the basketball. Phoebe Worley checked in, as did I guess she was the only one to check in. She catches it. High post to Minley. Up and good. High-low post. And it's a basket.
Well, we talked a little bit about that.
Yeah.
At halftime, you know, maybe trying a little high-low, but.
And they did a nice job of it there. And then we're going to have a timeout by Coach Cobb as the Bearcats, Lady Bearcats, jump out to a little bit of a press there. So let's talk about that high-low a little bit, since we're going to keep it right here on a 30-second timeout. Explain to folks, in case they don't know what that is exactly.
Well, you put one post player up there on the free throw lane on one side or the other, and put the other post player down on the low block. And, you know, if you find a height advantage, there's lots of opportunities to either dump it inside like Dexter did just then, or turn, kick it out to that guard. You can kick it into the low post, then that high post player has an option of maybe driving to the lane or something like that. So there's just a lot of opportunities. It sort of creates a triangle, Jim, and gives you a lot of different things you can do out of it.
Got to have the height, though, to be able to do that, don't you? A little bit.
It definitely need to do that. Have that exactly, which is why they put Phoebe in, I think.
Right. Edwards with the basketball for the Lady Indians. Scored out there by Nichols. She drives into the lane and kicks it back out. Johnson will take the three. Good.
She, I don't know how many threes she's taken, but she's hit 2 tonight.
She's hit 2, and she's got 18, I think, on the game. Worley inside once again to Minley on the high-low, up and good.
Good pass by Phoebe Worley that time to Mariana Minley.
Sure was. Minley's got 8 now, and it's 55-43. To Johnson, over the top and too much, out of bounds. I take that back. That was Carter with the pass. It was out of bounds, and it'll go back to Dexter. 5 minutes to go in the ball game, and the Lady Indians up by 12, 55-43. Lloyd brings it across the timeline, kicks it off to Nichols, to Worley, to Lloyd. She drives down the lane, then kicks it out to Turnbull for an open 3. Shot's no good. Nichols runs down the long rebound inside to Minley, to Worley, and then knocked away. And Edwards
good hands
comes
by
down.
Kennett again.
Yep.
Yeah, not going to stop that. She won't take it on the left side.
She will not shoot a left.
She won't shoot it on the left side.
She will not shoot a left-handed layup. You're exactly right.
Kennett follows up with a rebound and puts it back in, but
Brooklyn Edwards with the rebound of the shot and puts it in. She gets fouled and will shoot a free throw.
That's kind of the only thing I've seen her not do is take it in on the left side.
Yep.
Other than that, she's done about everything you could think of.
Rebound up, no good, tied up. Then Johnson gets it and puts it back in. Just the strength of Johnson that time. She's got 7 in the quarter, and it's 59-43, 16-point lead. To Worley at the top of the post. Gets it back. She'll turn around and take a jumper. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, loose on the floor. Worley gets it to Nichols. Turnbow in the lane. Shot is no good. Taken down by Edwards. She's quickly out of there. Spin move up and no good, but she'll be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah. Big spin move that time by Edwards, and I think that one might be on Phoebe Worley. And it is.
It is on Worley. Her first team foul, number 2 on Dexter. And Alice Edwards, the only thing, she's got to learn to be able to shoot that left-handed layup because she's going to get so many opportunities at that. Plus, teams will force her to her left side once they figure that out. 60-43. Kennett's opened up a 17-point lead here. Second free throw off the mark, no good. Run down by Minley, who kicks it off to Lloyd. Then Nichols in the corner. She'll take the 3 ball. Good. Nichols for 3, her first 3 of the quarter. And it's 60-46. Carter catches it up high and kicks it off. They kick it off to Edwards then. Dexter trying to trap. Didn't quite get there. Johnson gets it inside. Good dish. One pass, maybe too many there. But Johnson gets it and puts it back in anyhow. Carter probably should have put that up herself.
Yeah.
Nichols to the basket. Jump stop. Up. Shot no good. Rebound by Tejada. She kicks it out to Edwards. Quickly down the floor with it. She goes to the basket. Up and good.
She split them again, Jim.
She does. She split the defense once again.
She split them again.
64-46, 18-point lead. Lloyd to Nichols. There, Worley. Free throw line. Good. Shot. Phoebe Worley for 2. Got to be. That's one of those other things. The high-low. Your post has got to be willing to take that 15-footer, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
Tejada with it. Kicks it back out to Johnson. And to Edwards. 2.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Dexter trying to trap. And a timeout by Coach
Erica Cobb.
Erica Cobb of the Kennett Lady Indians. It'll be a full timeout. So we'll take one as well with 2:35 to go in the ball game. It's Kennett 64, Dexter 48. We'll be back in 30 seconds. We are back at the Bearcat Event Center, 64-48. The Kennett Lady Indians with the lead. 23 so far for Alice Edwards, 22 for Imara Johnson, and she's had a big second half. She only had 6 at halftime, so she's had 16 here in the second half. For the Dexter Lady Bearcats, 21 for Kate Nichols on the night, 8 for Minley, and 12 for Lloyd. But Abby's been held scoreless Lloyd's been held scoreless in the second half.
Yep. Yep, they have been back out on her and not giving her really any opportunities much to shoot the 3.
Kennett with the basketball. Reminder, we'll be in Clarkton tomorrow night as the Risco Tigers, who took a loss tonight, will take on the Clarkton Reindeer tomorrow, and then back here Friday night for the Dexter Bearcats and the Bernie Mules. So you want to join us here on the Aycorp Sports Network. To Johnson.
A lot of nice teams down that part of the, very competitive with each other.
Yes,
down
there are.
That part of the boot heel.
Minley down the floor to Worley. Back out to Lloyd. To Worley, then over the top. Tough catch. Minley saves it, but knocked away and quickly to Edwards. She quickly down the floor with it.
Quickly is the correct term, Jim.
She's got 25. And
quickly.
Yep, she is quick. Nichols with it. And a steal by Edwards. Runs through everybody, up and good. I would bet that if you measured the length of her shots tonight, she's had, most of her shots have been about a 1-footer so she's had all layups pretty much. Worley's shot is no good.
Yeah.
Off to Edwards once again with 1:25 to go and a 20-point Kennett lead.
I don't know what she would do in 100, but I wouldn't want to race her in a 50 for sure.
No, I agree with you. She's quick. Inside,
good
up.
Pass.
Edwards no good. Rebound by Turnbow. Minute to go in the ball game. To Nichols in the corner. Back out to Turnbow. Worley at the high post. Lloyd will take that three. It's short, no good, out of bounds. Go back to the Indians.
Now, Kennett's just continued to do a really good job defensively as far as, making Dexter do some different things and really been out on the guards. Really been out on the guards here in the second half.
And I would think Coach Seitz, if you ask him, his disappointment would be with the not being able to stop the penetration probably.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. 100%.
You know, he's never excited about giving up 70 points in a ball game like he's about set to do. So Tejada at the line to shoot 2 free throws. First one is good. She'll have a second. It's also good. 70-48, 22-point lead. To Nichols. Back out to Lloyd. Turnbow goes cross court to Nichols. She gets cut off there. Then to Worley. Back out to Lloyd. When you got that high post, when you're one of those wings, you've really got to be ready to shoot when you catch that pass, don't you?
And as Mo Minley gets a little more experience underneath her belt. Yeah, Nichols with the
nice
two.
Rebound.
She would have sealed off Johnson down here, Jim.
Right. So that's a final. It's going to be a final. Kennett 70, Dexter 50. Here's how the scoring went. First for the Dexter Bearcats. They were led in scoring by Kate Nichols with 23. Mo Minley had 8 for the Bearcats. Phoebe Worley with 2. 2 for Claire Essner. 12 for Abby Lloyd. And 3 for Allison Turnbow. And they were 6 of 6 from the free throw line for their 50 points. For the Kennett Lady Indians, it's 27 points on the night for Alice Edwards. 9 on the night for Taja Carter. 5 for Elena Edwards. 4 for Christy Tejada. 25, I believe, on the evening for Imara Johnson. And 2 points for Brooklyn Edwards for their 70. And they were 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 out of, I believe, 23 shooting the free throws tonight. So good night from the free throw line for the Kennett Lady Indians. So 70-50. Scott's, any thought on it?
Well, just, like I said, like we talked about all night, when you've got a couple of players like Edwards and Johnson who can drive the basketball and shoot a little bit from the outside, and you've got the quickness to play defense on some teams, then, Kennett's going to continue to improve, I think, throughout the year into the district time. And for Dexter, they're going to have to find a way to get some more folks involved in scoring, and maybe not even just that, not getting them involved, just being willing to go ahead and take that shot, I think, Jim.
Yeah, I would agree. So Kennett moves to 10-3 on the season. The Dexter Lady Bearcats dropped to 7-7. We'll be on the air tomorrow night, just a few minutes before 6 o'clock from down in Clarkton, as it'll be the Clarkton Reindeer hosting the Risco Tigers. For my partner, Scott Nelson, this is Jim Riker saying good night and God bless from Dexter, Missouri.